Today I want to talk about taco trades. Taco trades is an acronym that's coined there in the last week or fortnight by a Financial Times journalist in, I think, New York. And taco is an acronym for Trump always chickens out. A taco trade, and a lot of people have been making money off taco trades over the last few weeks, are trades where Trump mouths off about tariffs, for example, imposing 145% of a tariff on trade with China. And share prices then are depressed and they fall on the markets. And then taco, Trump always chickens out. Then he ends up with a 10% tariff on China and some sort of a deal done. But it involves Trump backing down. And so the share prices then rebound and then some. That's a taco trade. The same thing has happened in relation to other talk about tariffs and so on. Prices dropped initially. Then when people saw that Trump was essentially a big girl's blouse and Trump would always chicken out, that's where the taco acronym comes from. Prices bounce back up. So the same thing happened there last week in relation to the European Union. Last week, remember, Trump said he was imposing a 50% tariff on the European Union. And when he was asked about a deal, he said he didn't want a deal. He said that was that. Tariff was going on. He didn't want a deal. European Union have treated us very badly. They've taken advantage of us. Blah, blah, blah. And then, lo and behold, 2, 3, 4 days later, he's talking about a beautiful phone call that he had with Ursula von der Leyen. Lovely call, beautiful call. And not only is he not imposing tariffs on the European Union on the 1st or 2nd of June, but he's given until the 9th of July to come to a deal with the European Union. Again, this is an example, an illustration of Trump walking away, backing down, chickening out. And that's where taco comes from. A Financial Times journalist coined the acronym. It's become very, very popular. And it caused Trump to absolutely lose his shit yesterday at a press conference when a journalist had the balls to actually ask him about it. He lost it completely and went off on a usual rant about all sorts of things, trophy wives and this, that and the other. But basically he hates this acronym, this name, this nickname, taco. And he hates the idea that there's a taco trade. A trade based on the fact that Trump always backs down, Trump always chickens out. He's losing his crap there over Putin as well, wondering what's gone wrong with Putin. He's known Putin for a long time. Putin invaded Ukraine 3 years ago or so and has killed a lot of people in Ukraine over that period of time. Nothing has gone wrong with Putin. Putin is acting perfectly consistently. He's acting the way he's always acted. But of course, Trump, having promised the good voters of the United States that he'd fix this war within a day of being elected, he now is beginning to discover that he has been absolutely played by Putin. He is essentially, as one United States commentator, he has become Putin's bitch. And for that reason, he's now threatening to walk away from the process and leave the Ukrainians to their own devices and so on. And of course, who wants that? Who'd love the Americans and Trump to walk away like a big child losing patience with the attention span of a 3-year-old? Who'd gain from that, walking away? Putin would, of course, because Putin could then do what he likes. The only thing holding Putin back at the moment, and he's not really been held back all that much, is, the international opprobrium that would arise from not being prepared to engage in peace talks. But he's going through the motions. He hasn't been serious. And now he knows that firing more rockets into Kyiv and other Ukrainian cities is going to have Trump walking away like a big child in a sweet shop, because he can't get his way immediately, because nobody's paying any attention to him. And Putin will love that, because of course Putin can then do what he likes and take all of Ukraine, if that's indeed what his plan is. Let's wait and see. But to go back then to the tariffs and the taco trades, Trump now has been dealt a massive blow by the federal court in the United States, Court of International Trade, which has held that Trump simply does not have the power, does not have the legal jurisdiction to impose tariffs. Only Congress can do that. And what he's purporting to do is unconstitutional. And of course Trump is going to appeal that. He's going to appeal it to the Supreme Court probably. Let's wait and see what happens there. But the fact of the matter is, many astute legal commentators have been saying for some time that Trump does not have the authority to impose tariffs, because the United States is essentially not in an emergency situation, and the imposition of tariffs is the question for Congress. And funnily enough, the federal court, the International Court of Trade, the court of last resort when it comes to disputes about international trade, this court has 3 judges. One of them was appointed by Obama, one was appointed by Ronald Reagan, one was appointed by Trump himself. So he can say all he likes about the courts and the radical left and the fundamentalists and the lunatics, etc., etc. There's only one lunatic here, and Wall Street have his measure, because Wall Street love taco trades, and Wall Street love, and many people love, the acronym TACO now, because it puts a bug so far up Trump's arse that it is wondrous to behold. Anyway, hope you liked the video. If you do, I'd appreciate if you hit the thumbs up button down below, and if you're a MAGA moron, I really don't care what you say or what you think. You are getting now what you voted for if you're a MAGA moron. If you're some slack-jawed, staring bystander, some fool who supports whatever nonsense comes into Trump's mind from day to day, that's on you. This whole bloody mess in the United States is on you. And the disgraceful behaviour there at West Point, the disgraceful boasting about trophy wives at a military passing out academy, West Point, his disgraceful behaviour with the Memorial Day message on that sewer through social. This is all on you guys. All the MAGA morons who voted for this man-child, this convicted felon. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up button down below. Thanks a lot.